guys, what is going on? It's your boy icjosh back at it again, and today we got some crazy that's going to be popping off on JP that was leaked out. I think it's maybe coming to the game pretty soon, but I want to go ahead and talk about this, the actual details of this Extreme Z Awakening, and then I'll give my honest opinions and everything on it after I kind of go over everything. So everything that you can kind of really see right now without it being translated just yet, you can kind of look and have basically that common sense of kind of what's going on here. And as you can see, you have the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you have him at his SSR, and then you UR, and then you also have him at his TUR version. And then you see another arrow that pops up to 140, and then you have level 15. Level 1500. So I'm pretty sure that the first one for 120 and then 10 is his SA level is 10, and then literally you're getting to level 140, actual level 140, and then SA of 15. That is the case that you can see right there. That's my initial thought of looking at that before I go and look at everything on translation. Now you see these medals in between, in the middle, right over here. Now you see there's a rainbow one. There's also a looks like gold, silver, and bronze over here of these medals as well. So it looks like they're probably going to be able to take all these other things. And you can see that all this does, whenever they level up, HP, attack, and defense does go up. And it looks like you can possibly do these two all basic, or they're giving a little bit of a teaser for other UR or TUR cards, which are pretty much TUR cards at this point, because they all Dokkan and everything. So you see this and you're like, okay, that's kind of cool. So initial thought in literally seeing all this is, okay, so all of my regular TUR cards that I have in the dupe system are going to get better without being in the dupe system. Like, I can raise their base stats and their SA. Okay, like let's just go with that. So as you can see down here, I am on the Reddit. I'll probably link this. Should link this in the description below. If I have at any point in time do honestly forget, someone just tell me in the comment section below, and I'll go back and link it into the comment section below and pin it. But so this is a system where TUR characters can awaken even further. So I guess it's kind of playing on the gag of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, whenever he's saying this is, you know, the step beyond the Super Saiyan 3, when Krillin's like a double ascended and all that stuff. But you can so it can go up to level 40. Super attack can go to level 15. I'm just thinking of all the god leads right now and all their great supporting characters that Dokkan Awaken and all that stuff, just being absolutely stupid busted. Let's keep it going. It's called something like Extreme Z Awakening, or Z Awakening to the Limit, which Z Awakening to the Limit is kind of a mouthful to really say, but I can kind of see it, seeing this said, you know, push it to the limit and all that stuff. I can kind of see it being that way, but Extreme Z Awakening is kind of a shorter way to say it, and I would probably see them doing that unless they say awaken to the limit or something like that, or limit awakening or anything like that. Because if you, I'll get into why they probably didn't do it here in a second. But so we need to wait for it to come out to global to know the official name of this. But yeah, so far they're calling it Z Extreme Z Awakening, which if this does come out to global too, which would be amazing if it does, like somehow come out to global like the same time it drops on JP, that would be unbelievably insane. But I doubt that's going to happen. And like I said, I'll get into this one. I'm just going to do all this really quick for everyone that actually wants to, you know about the stuff of this card and, you know, the mechanics of everything. And then I'll get into my certain stuff that I want to talk about. But so basically, according to the info, the character can extremely awaken multiple times. It says the skills. Yeah, so basically their stats will improve, and it does not specifically if it's leader skill or passive or both. So I'm basically just saying that it may possibly be just their initial stats, and if they do buff like passives and leader skills, if they buff leader skills, that's broken. Like, that is literally broken, because all the god leads are, you know, +3 key to their type, and, you know, 120% up. So I mean, if you're seriously doing that for that, then it's kind of just going to be like, they might as well be like category leads at that point, because if they get like Z Awakening, and literally their stats go up by like, say 10, you know, say they're 120 right now, and then once they go 10 levels, say they get plus another 5% or another 10% on their leader skill. So say it's once they get to 130 level, you know, then they're just like, okay, so now their leader skill is, you know, whatever type it is, +3 key, attack, HP, and defense is 125% or 130%. And then it could go like to, you know, 140, or yeah, like 140, or, you know, maybe that's like 130, and then can possibly get to like maybe 130, like say reasonably 135 or so. And that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. They might as well be category leads at that point in time. So, and the fact that everyone else on your team can, you know, get that high too, and if it affects passive of, you know, having like say Beerus, whenever he goes off, he gets that, was it 150 or 180, whatever, or 200% up, whatever it is, passive that goes off. Say he goes up by like another 10 or 15% or 20% or 25%, and you see all that. That's literally insane. Like, that's insane to really think about the damage on the teams that these guys can actually do. So that is one thing that I want to say will be absolutely bust. It kind of reminds me of Ultimate Ninja Blazing, whenever now they have the new Obito that's out on JP, or about to be out on JP, that is extremely broken. If you haven't seen that video, it should be a card at the end of the video that should pop up. So yeah, that's literally insane right there. The first character to get this is the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so makes sense, you know, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think one of the first Super Saiyan 3s in the game with the STR one and everything, so makes sense on that one. The special medals for the Extreme Z Awakening, so it's Extreme Z Battle events. That's kind of cool. Hopefully it's just the I want to say hopefully it's just the medals, like it's just those Goku medals, and you don't need necessarily like medals for every, you know, character to, you know, do that, because that'd be weird, and I wouldn't really like that. But maybe it's just like maybe they'll have it for different ones. So maybe they have like the AGL for AGL types, maybe they'll have like these actual medals, or maybe they'll change depending on the type. Like maybe the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that's the STR one, will have like his picture for the STR types that just use for any STR types. And then maybe they have that Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku for physical, and then also for the tech one, you know, maybe, and I don't know how they do the intelligence, seeing as I don't think there's not an intelligence Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so I don't see how they would do that. But maybe these medals are for each type. Maybe they're just literally for each type. They're for all types. So maybe that is the thing. If it is, I mean, either way, that's even better. So it seems, yeah, so there's the 4 different types. There's the bronze, silver, gold, rainbow medals, and then the stream type will get harder each time you clear it. So that's actually kind of cool if it's going to get harder each time you clear it. So it's just like, okay, you went through the first time, it was kind of easy. You went through the second time, a little bit, it's still kind of easy. Third time, okay, now we're starting to notice something. Fourth time, okay, it's getting up there. 5 times, you know, you're like, okay, this is kind of getting a little bit, making me want to sweat a little bit. 6 times, it's challenging. You know, 7 times, okay, this is really getting hard. 8 times, it's like, okay, you know, so on up. Maybe like the caps at like 10 times or something like that. And then after you go to like 10 times, it's like extremely hard. That's what I would personally put it as. But if that may not be the case, maybe it just goes up to 5 times, and then like after that 5th time of clearing, it just stays at that level, and you know that's how hard it is to literally clear it. So you never know on that one, because that would be stupid insane if it was literally just it gets harder every time. You know, that'd be ignorant. And it doesn't specifically tell you like basically how many medals you're probably going to get off of doing these. So you never know, you could get like 3 bronze, 4 bronze, or whatever silver. I'm gonna guess that if you're limit breaking, pretty much limit breaking, I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be maybe like the one, you know, like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blades, because that's where they're stealing this from. It's gonna be like that, where you need that, you know, those ones. I think you need the 4-star scrolls. You need 2 of those, and then you need like 2 of the 3-star ones and stuff like that. Maybe they'll need like 1 for each, you know, to start it out and get to 125, and then after that it may go up to like you would need like 2 or 3 or 4, you know, stuff like that. That's what I would maybe say, which would kind of be a little bit more harder in terms of everything. But characters at the bottom are recommended for the Extreme Z Z battle for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, planned to be released in November. So okay, so let's go through back on this one and show this everything again. So these are basically the cards that it's like, okay, you're gonna need these are the ones. So they're extreme types. You have your Golden Frieza, you have your Majin Vegeta, and you have your Demon King Piccolo Youth. So let me go ahead and say this really quick. As we already got like basically all the core stuff out of the way, I want to say really quick that, like I said before, this looks like they're stealing from Ultimate Ninja Blazing with their limit breaking stuff, and yeah, that works in that game. Like, that literally works in that game. But on this game, there's so much stuff. You already have the potential system. This doesn't work really unless events are about to get extremely hard. That's the only way. Like, if they're about to get extremely hard and challenging, that is literally the only way, because you're literally stealing from a game that's less popular but has a PvP mode and everything. So if you're gonna steal anything, you better steal PvP or something shit. Like, that's the only other thing. You better do PvP like that, where you can have your, you know, Goku's running around and all that stuff like that, and doing raid events and everything like Naruto, because then that would be fine. I would be happy with that. You can, I don't know, maybe pick up orbs on the, ooh, you know what, I'm gonna save that for another video where I can talk about that. But basically, you know, it works in Naruto. This is gonna be busted because, you know, all these god leads and all these really good supporters are just gonna get better, especially if it affects their passives and their actual leader skills. That's stupid OP. And the fact that literally their SAs are already getting high. They're close to 20. They're 15. They're only 5 off from an LR. They're only 10 off level from an LR. Like, Goku, 100% Goku hitting for like 3 point something, 4 point something on type advantage. Like, SA 15 level 40. Yeah, that's insane. That's literally insane. All leader skill, all god leads just got way better. The one thing I could possibly say is if they do this, it's not gonna be any more broken on global than it is going to be on JP. Matter of fact, I honestly think it'd be more broken on JP, seeing as JP's ahead and they got way better cards and stuff. I would say that this was probably more broken. Ooh, now that I think about it, the category leads should be able to do this as well. Now that I'm thinking about it. So I mean, it's literally like that's crazy. Like, that's too OP. Like, it's not going to break global, so I would like for them to literally release this both on global and JP, because even at least on global we don't even have all the cards that JP have. So I mean, it's like when they release these cards, we can look forward to this, because now we can be like, okay, you know, now we can, when this card comes out and all this stuff, I can, you know, limit break, well, Z, Extreme Z Awakening a card and be like, okay, I'm looking forward to that. Because right now on the state of global, it's kind of just like literally anything, any kind of news that we hear that, like, let's be real, we're literally like, global players are kind of like a little bit hyped just to even do the Bio Broly stuff, because we're going to get, you know, Dragon Stones and stuff from that, and it's kind of like, okay, it gives us something to do. But here, this isn't going to break this game any more than it would on JP, because like I said, it'd be worse on JP because JP has all the cards. So, and to Global's defense, we literally have to at least still wait for cards to come out. So, I mean, it's just like, you could do this for us. You can make our cards, the same OP, because it's not going to affect the terms of, you know, how hard they're going to hit. Because I mean, seriously, like all these cards are going to hit the exact same, because I mean, even if you have them 100% in the dupe system and all that stuff, they're going to hit the exact same. So why not go ahead and release this on both? Hopefully it does release on both games. I really hope it does, because then that's some really hot fire for global, and you know, we can look forward to that. And I think by then, sometime in November, we should be getting the banners. Actually, we should be getting that we should be getting that in October, like next week or something, for Janemba and Gojira. We should be getting those two Duel Fest banners pretty soon. So yeah, I mean, even for that, it would be amazing. I done rambled on enough, guys. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let me know. I want to see like, not mindless like stuff in the comment section below of people just saying, well, this is stupid, this is crazy, I just want this to come to, you know, global as well. I want you guys to actually tell me your actual thoughts on this one, and give supporting facts on things of what you actually like about this, why you think this should come to global Dokkan Battle as well, drop at the same time, why. Just give me your honest opinions on that one. And yeah, guys, I'm out. Peace. That multiplier up there for 2, that's 30 times attack towards all enemies. Well, with just one enemy, and he literally hits everyone. So basically, if you were going up against a hard type, he's like the moderate. The moderate doesn't have a weakness. If he's going up against a hard type,